All right. We got some brand new footage that came out for y'all. As you can see, we got the entire cookie shop that was working inside the store. They're out at the side of the store right now. Let's see. It don't look like they came out the front. Look like they all came out the back. Okay. We just got a couple bystanders right now. That's it. I see another person in jeans with a red shirt, but I don't know if they connected Makita's. Two boys. We got a couple people inside. They doing CPR or something. You'll see some movement right there. Boom. You just seen some movement in the glass. So, all right. Let's see what's going on here, man. Currently, they're just going to look at the store, but once they start to turn, you're going to be able to see everything as far as who's around in this area from the cookie store. All right. So one of the boys pulls up. Okay. Let's see what else we got. You can see Maurice's car to the right. He had already moved it at this point. And so this person happened to be got their car. How they ended up in this point is they drove their car up here. Look, you got the entire cookie shop out there. Who are all those people? They even got, it's Maurice. It looked like the brother, the son or something, in the red shirt when I seen that. And then pay attention, it's a lady with a white cap and the black apron. Oh, look, yeah, see, so there's two people in, let's see, we got the dude in the red shirt, we got the lady in the apron, and we got Maurice. Didn't they say it's 3 people working in there that day? At the cookie shop? And then it looked maybe one more person on the far left. So let's see what happened. Anybody see the Tahoe when they moved, turned around and stuff? Keep an eye out on the side mirrors, too, in case you see a Tahoe back there. So she pulled right up, man. She pulled right up to him. So look, the boys is talking to the family, and they said, anybody see anything? This guy said he seen. So this dude, why is the dude in the red shirt going with the 12? They must have asked him, did you see anything or did you bust back? And he must have said he either saw it all happen or he busted back. That's the only reason why they would pull him to the side. Look, the way she got there, she drove right up. She drove right up. And it's a lot of people in red shirts for some reason. A lot of people in red shirts. Don't CMG wear red? Anyways, but look, she drove right up. Why does she just drive right up? Who just drives right up to a scene like that? She drove right up. You already seen the Maurice's car's already been moved, and they already all on the side, and it don't look like none of the cookie people came out the front door. They all came out that back door. Everybody came out that back door. The last person to use the front door was Dolph. See what I'm saying? Look, Maurice is back there. The dude in the red shirt and the apron, he must have been the one that was in the front, and it would make sense. He must have been somebody that was technically he must have seen Dolph and seen him get hit or something. Because why would he go talk to the boys? They all standing there. Nobody look like they don't look like they're emotional at all about this. They're just standing around like they're waiting for a car accident or something. So that's just weird, you know what I mean? The cookie people, they're not emotional. Nobody's saying nothing. If this is their number one customer that promotes their business, getting them to promote all that stuff. So they all just standing there. It's crazy, man. Brand new footage. So that dude in the red shirt, we gotta pay attention. It's not for no reason that the boys pulled him to the side. When they first contact that you see where the 12 asked the family something or anybody that's in that cookie shop, they said something, and only the dude in the red shirt goes with them. And the questions they must have asked is, did you see, who seen it? Who seen everything happen? Or it was rounds fired, who busted back? Those are the questions they would ask. And if he went with them, that means he answered yes to one of those questions. Yep. So it only makes sense. So now, because they were saying at first it was the girl or something like that was at the counter, but now you see in this video that they're talking to just the dude in the red shirt. If it was the girl that seen everything and that was at the counter, then she would be the one that went to the 12, because it looked like he went to go make a statement. They weren't cuffing him like they cuffed the dude in the dreads, the security guard. The security guard busted back, so that's why he got cuffed. And he had to get taken in for questioning. This dude in the red shirt didn't get cuffed, so that means he just went to give a statement. You got to use logic. If you break it down, you will understand that if you know how this stuff works as far as pleading the fifth and when to not talk and to talk and what happens when you do talk and this and that. He talked about him seeing something, and that's why they didn't cuff him. If he said he busted back, they would cuff him and had to take him in just like they did with the security guard. But the reason they didn't cuff him is because he said that he was a witness, that he saw something, and that he was willing to give a statement. You don't hear him say that, but that's the logic behind having him walk over there with them to do something. And that something that they're going to do is get his side of the story, get his testimony, so they could use that in court if they do want to actually get the people. Makita's Cookies, right? Everybody could see this. So Makita's Cookies, here go the front, here goes the whole block, right? We got the Family Dollar here. We got the laundromat right here. Okay. Here go the Shell gas station. All that, all right? So, do y'all see how it's a little back way right here? And you can get from the back door of the laundromat into the back door of Makita's, right? And then you see how Family Dollar, they got a back area that you could walk through too. So you see how the Family Dollar is further back than Makita's? The front of Family Dollar is where the back of Makita's ends. So somebody could run out that back and take a left into the back of Family Dollar and then come right out back on the front side of this Family Dollar into the yard where everybody's waiting. And look, why ain't nobody said it's a forest behind Makita's? It's the whole woods behind there. Look at this. All this trees, this whole wooded area. And these backyards be big, so nobody would ever notice if the Tahoe people had parked in these back streets. Joy Lane, Pecan Circle. Tahoe could have been parked in them streets. Could have went off on a little side road or something here and been waiting back behind them trees or behind the Pecan Circle or Joy Lane, just waiting for the dudes to run out the back. Maurice ran in one of these side business locations because you could easily hop out the back of Makita's. Your closest one is going to be going into the laundromat, walking out the front like you ain't know nothing happened. Then, or you could go behind the Family Dollar, walk in through that, and walk out the front like nothing happened. So why nobody talking about this whole wooded area? I mean, if you look at it, behind Makita's is the air in this whole neighborhood is with the most trees, the most invisible backyard. I mean, it is, the trees are right up to the back of it, like, and that little back area, it looked like nothing good happens over there. So what's going on there? Here is the shell. So anybody that's here at the shell, this is kind of like the view that they get, right? And let's go ahead and find the chevron. We're going to find that Marathon gas station. So what do we got here? Where's the Marathon? So we got the business in the middle. Used to be a tax place. A whole tax place used to be there. And tax places never go out of business, but for some reason this one is out. So where is this? Where is the chevron? There it is.